Hi, I'm Pallav from Just Tutors, and today we will learn about structure of carbon compounds. Well, these are the points we are going to discuss. Carbon compounds have different structures, like they are found in chain structure, branch structure, and ring structure. So one of the good example of ring structure is benzene. And then if we talk about the bondings, like we have saturated and unsaturated carbon compounds, so they are classified as alkane, alkene, and alkynes. We'll discuss that as well. But before we move further, I want you to try these questions. You can pause the video, try these, then we'll check the answers, and then we'll move on. Well, I hope you got the correct answers. Now let's move on. So first, chain, branches, and rings. So carbon compounds are found in chain structure, straight chain structure, these are, and branch structure and ring structure. So if we talk about chain structure, we have a good example of propane here. Here carbon compounds, here carbon is bonded to another carbon, this carbon is bonded to another carbon, they are making straight chain. They don't have any carbon branch here. So propane is a good example of chain structure, and propane is used in fuels in barbecue grills. Now if we talk about branch, we have isobutane. Here this fourth carbon is not the part of straight chain, it is a part of branch, so it is a branched structure, and isobutane is used refrigeration system. And then we have ring structure. So very good example of ring is benzene, and it is having a great, it is having an interesting story of its discovery. Well, so it is used in making plastics, resins, and synthetic. It's widely used in industries. And all these compounds, whether straight, changed, branched, or cyclic, these all can be saturated and unsaturated. So now we'll talk about alkanes. As we discussed that carbon compounds are saturated and unsaturated, so here first come alkane. Well, the carbon compounds which have only carbon and hydrogen are called hydrocarbons. If they have only single bond, then they are called alkanes. A few examples are there like methane, ethane, and propane. So basically, in general, these groups with a single bond are called alkanes. And the general formula is CnH2n plus 2. What does it mean actually? This means N is the number of carbon atoms here. So if we have one carbon, then according to that, we have 2 times N, which is 2 plus 2, 4 hydrogen. So the formula comes methane. If we have 2 carbons, then we have C2H6, and if we have 3 carbons, we have C3H8, which is propane. These are open chain structures. As we can see here, these are the 3D representation of these carbon compounds, but we can see these are straight chains. Now let's talk about alkenes. Here, these are the compounds which have at least one double bond. So general formula for this CnH2n, alkenes, also known as, like if we talk about simplest alkene, that is ethene, it is also known as ethylene. So the general formula is CnH2n. There, in case of alkanes, we have CnH2n plus 2, but we have CnH2n in this case of alkenes. So let's say we have two carbons here, 2 atoms of carbon, so we will put 2 here, and this is 2 times 2, which is 4. So we have ethene or ethylene, which is C2H4. In same way, if we have 3 carbon atoms, then it would be 6. So this would be propylene or propene. We are given with the structure of ethene here. You can see we have double bond here. That's why it is called alkene. And it is an unsaturated hydrocarbon, as we know. Now let's move on. And third type, which has a triple bond. We may also call it alkynes. This group is called alkyne, where we have at least one triple bond between the carbon atoms. So general formula for this CnH2n minus 2, we know that that's also unsaturated hydrocarbon. And in this case, we can see, let's say we have two carbons here. So it would be the number of hydrogen atom would be 2 times 2, which is 4, take away 2, which is 2. So we have C2H2. We can say it ethine. And we may have, if we have 3 carbon atoms, then it would be C3H4. We can say it propyne. So this is all about alkynes. Now let's move on and try some questions related to these, whatever we have learned. So again, you can pause the video, try these questions, and then we'll check the answers and move on. Well, these are the answers of given questions. Here, this is the answer of first one, and the second one, the answer is given here. And then third one and fourth one. Here in the second one, we are talking about hydrocarbons. So this is all about it. Thanks for watching this video, and for more, you can visit justtutors.com. Thank you.